For so many of you, your health and wellness starts with your relationship with your doctor. So we went and found the Doctor Whisperer. Her name is Sharon Fekete, and she's here today to talk a little bit about doctors and the relationships that she sees that they have with their own health and wellness, as well as with their patients around them. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Tell me a little bit about why you call yourself the Doctor Whisperer to start.
Well, I've been in the medical industry for almost 20 years now, and I just noticed a pattern. You know, doctors are amazing human beings, and they go to medical school, but they're not taught about business. How do they stay, you know, focused, and who do they talk to, right? Who's going to be the person that they lean on? So there was just a need for it, and I have been so thrilled to be able to provide a service to physicians because they do so much for us.
Well, and how do you feel like you're steering their minds back towards the priorities of their patients?
So for me, you know, the patients are just the most important, right? And how they're presenting themselves. And because they're doing so much throughout the day and they're seeing so many patients and there's so many different emergencies and they're on call all night, sometimes it's hard to keep that hospitality and healthcare mentality. And it really is so important because that social interaction that you have with your patient is just vital for the relationship. So I try to encourage them, you know, to take a breath.
Yeah.
Breathe.
What do you say to a patient, to a customer, to somebody in need of a doctor? What can they do to make sure they find somebody to build a real relationship with?
I think it's so great that we're talking about this because I get asked a lot, of course, what doctor should I go to, Sharon? And I think there's obviously so much information available online today with Google reviews, social media. I think we have the choice now where we could ask the doctor if we could visit with them before we actually commit to becoming a patient. You want to make sure that they're in the same neighborhood as you are, that they have conducive hours to your lifestyle, and you want to make sure that they're of the same philosophy in life, you know? So I think it's important that you do your research, that you make sure that you know who's working inside of the medical practice, so you feel better and more comfortable to stay with them for a long time and not doctor hop.